Hey guys, welcome back to Rule the World, and oh my god, if you did not see the last episode, make sure you check it out, because holy crap sticks, the Hydra went nuts. We spawned in a few different enemies for our grunts and our champions to test their mettle against, because we haven't put them up against a real kind of foe, but then we thought for a final challenge we'd bring in a Hydra from the Twilight Forest, and oh my god, the thing almost tore down our kingdom with its tail. Luckily enough though, 3 of the grunts survived the encounter and the Hydra was destroyed, which honestly is kind of a success. I did not expect them to be able to kill the Hydra because of the way you have to kill it when it opens its mouth. So I was really proud of my guys there. A lot of the champions died, but luckily we can resurrect them easy enough at the town hall. And so now I've moved all of the grunts over here to the barracks, so now the grunts and the champions are all chilling out here. Now this episode, I don't want to go to war with Blackwood, so before it comes to that, what I'm going to try and do is assassinate that son of a gun. I'm going to build some ladders, a knife to assassinate him with, a dagger to stab him with in his sleep, and then what I'm going to do is get a hand glider and just glide away from the top of his tower. I think I can probably climb into his castle, all quick and sneaky like. I'm going to stab him, and I'm going to get the hell out of Dodge, and that way his whole army is just going to be confused. They're going to be like, oh no, let's go all give up, or even better, let's go and join Stin's army over at Stinterfell. So that's what we're going to do this episode. We're going to set up for the heist. So let's do it. Right, now we still actually have the iron gate from last episode because it didn't quite work. I wonder if it works now. No, I still don't have the weird option to put it somewhere. That's weird. Maybe it's bugged. All right. Can I put it down? I'm too far away from the chosen gate coordinates. Maybe we have to recraft it. Anyway, it's kind of useless. What's a chicken doing in here? That's Black Razor, that son of a gun. Oh, yeah. Rip in peace. Now, we've also got our trophy Hydra. Now, I figure that we're going to put up our trophies, our conquests, up at the barracks, and I want to put this down to remind me never, ever, ever again do I ever want to spawn in a Hydra, because oh my god, we almost lost the entire kingdom. But bam, there it is, a Hydra trophy, and maybe we could kind of go into the Twilight Forest and collect the other trophies and put them all here at the barracks. Now, one of the big things actually that I wanted to do was go into Britannia to get wings, and the battle at the arena made me realize even more why I want to do that, because when I'm flying above my troops, and the battlefield, it's so much easier to see where your guys are and to direct them into combat. So what I really want to do is go down into Britannia so I can get some wings to fly. They're better than jetpacks because you don't have to refuel them, and then that way I could be more used to them. Also, what I really need to do is create a ranged weapon. Now, I can't use guns and lasers and stuff because they're way too technical, but I figure magic is about ancient and fantasy enough for us to be a-okay with that at Stinterfell, with the ancient warfare and the kind of medieval vibe that we've got going on here. So if you guys can think of anything in the mod pack, because I know you guys play it, or some of you do at least, if you can think of anything cool that would work as like a ranged weapon, I'm thinking maybe like a wand of fireballs or something like that. In fact, what I could do is just go to this thing and see fireball. There is an incinerating ring. Shoots fireballs when used. And how do you make it? It's an artifact, which means you don't make it, you find it. What about fire? Is there anything like... I could, you know what, I can't make a quiverbow gun because that's just a bit cheaty, isn't it? It's definitely not medieval. Oh man, look at some of these witchery clothes. These are some really good looking digs. So, okay, let's search for wand and see if there's like a wand of fireballs or something. Oh, of course, why not? I could go into Thorncraft and learn how to make some wands. And that way I can charge up the wand and just fly above and shoot fire out of it, like from quite far away. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do that, to make a wand that shoots fireballs with Thorncraft. Sniping gold wand of armor. Wow, there's some really cool looking wands and guns here. Wand focused 9 hells. Oh my god, how do you bind that? Wand recharge pedestal. Yeah, I definitely want to go into Thorncraft and wand making. And what I'll probably do is I'll make a workshop for Ollivander. I'll make Ollivander's workshop because I really want to get into Thorncraft. It's a really fun mod, so I really want to check that out. That and Britannia are really high on my to-do list. But even more important than that is taking out Lord Blackwood, because We got that threatening message before. We checked out his castle. We didn't go and see him. We didn't go inside, but we saw enough. We saw how many troops he's got there. So what we need to do is make sure we've got enough to combat that. I think with the grunts and the champions, these guys took down a hydra. So I reckon these guys are definitely prepared enough to take on Lord Blackwood's army. Just in case, though, I want to prepare a plan B. And that plan B is going to be assassinate Lord Blackwood. If I can kill him while he's in his bed, then I don't need to go to war with him, because how can he order his troops if he sleeps with the fishes? So what we're doing today is we're hatching plans for a heist. We're going to break into his castle, we're going to assassinate him, and what I might do is dig around, see if I can find his treasure room, and see if I can, because maybe he's been taxing all these people, maybe he's got some gold stashed up there, and maybe I can use that gold to make some more NPCs. So what am I going to use? What am I going to need to break in? Now, this is where we have to plan the ultimate heist, guys. So what I'm going to do is I've got some signs in here. So let's get the signs out so we can brainstorm. Right, here we go. Right, so there are 3 main phases to any break-in heist. So first is the break-in. And what are we going to need for that? Well, we'll cover that in a sec. The second is defense, because once we're in, we never know what's going to attack us and how to defend ourselves and how to sneak. And then escape. Right. There we go. Now, I think for the break-in, there's a couple of tools that are going to be really useful to us. Number 1, ladders, of course. It's an easy way to just get up the side of a building is to use ladders. We could use a nerd pole, but guards might see it. It might be a bit obvious that we've broken in that way. But ladders, that's kind of, you don't always see those, so it might just look like just someone's just put ladders there. I don't know. I think ladders are a better bet. Also, I want to make some ender pearls, because ender pearls are a great way. We don't even need a ladder if we can just teleport up the walls. But the thing is, they're dangerous. If you hit the side of the castle instead of on top of a wall or something, you'll just fall down and you could fall to your death. Ender pearls are very dangerous to use. Now, defense, I do have the Black Razor. Oh, the famed blade. Whoops, the famed blade of ages. This thing can cleave a dragon in two just by looking at it. It's a real mean machine, and I should be safe with it. But just in case, is there anything else I can do? Anything else I can kind of bring to defend myself? I haven't got anything in here. A broken ancient sword, that's not going to come in handy because it's broken. An Aubrey bush, that ain't going to come in handy. Oh, I'll tell you what could come in handy though. A bucket of water. Do you know why? Water bucket, there we go. Because I can use it to climb up a building, but also I can use it to slow down troops. If I throw a bucket of water down a staircase, then it will take the guys at the bottom like forever to get through it. Water slows people down loads. It's a really, really powerful PvP tool. And the escape. Well, I figure we're going to climb to the top of his castle at the end, and there's only one way to escape Lord Blackwood's place. We're going to use a hand glider, I think. We've gotten the break-in covered. We need ender pearls, actually. Where did we put that dust that we had before? We had some, dust that we could turn into ender pearls. I'll tell you what, there are 5 ender pearls, so we're just going to borrow those. And there's some ender dust. We can make even more ender pearls. Let's do it. Blam, 12 ender pearls. Sweet. So we've got the ender pearls and the ladders. We've got our break-in covered. And defense, well, I've got a black razor. That's going to be fine. And escape, we're going to make a hang glider. So how do you make a hang glider? Simple. 2 glider wings and a stick. How do you make a glider wing? 2 sticks and loads of leather. Wow, this thing's so cheap. Why didn't I make one years ago? There we go. That was super quick. A hang glider, ender pearls. We've got everything we need now to break into Blackwood's place. All right, let's go and see if we can assassinate ourselves a lord. Now we're going to use the black razor. We could make an assassination dagger. In fact, let's see if there is anything for assassinating. Sigil of the assassination. Time to stay stealthy. What is the recipe for this? How does it? Why am I in my bed? That is so weird. Did I put my bed on as a chest piece? That can't be right. Or am I sleeping? Maybe I'm sleeping. Why have I got 2 sleeping bags now? How has this happened? Maybe it's... Oh my god. It's just erased my chest piece and replaced it with a sleeping bag. That is so weird. I'm going to have to get my chest piece back. Oh man. Alright, well I think I've got everything I need now to break in. So now it's time to do the heist. But what I want to do is, just in case things go bad... No, actually, I don't think I'll worry about it. I'm just going to break into their place. Going to break into Blackwood's castle. And kick some serious caboose. Let's do it. Wait, hang on a sec. What's this out here behind the thing? A block mixer? Simple rendering in world blocks required chunk update to take effect. What is a block mixer and what's it doing out here? That is so weird. A block mixer. It's part of molasses doors. They're quite simple to make, but I don't know what they do. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know why that's appeared. It's very strange. Alright, so Blackwood's castle I think is this way if my map is leading me in the right direction. It's past these two castle ruins. Oh, you know what, guys? Maybe these castle ruins were rivals to Lord Blackwood, and he crushed his enemies and saw their armies driven before him, and he heard the lamentations of their women. There it is. I can see it over there, just in the background, in the fog behind the castles. All right, sneaky, sneaky. Let's do it. Get Black Razor out. Okay, now it's actually a really beautiful area out here. It's a shame. If Blackwood's castle wasn't out here, this would make a perfect forward command post. In fact, maybe if I do kill him, maybe I could take his castle. Wouldn't that be cool? Right, now let's see. Someone's put torches at that tree. It's a bit weird. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. Actually, maybe I could climb the tree and then use the hang glider from on top of the tree to jump into his castle. That way, they wouldn't know. There'd be no trace. There'd be no trace at all of ladders on his castle, so he'd never know someone had broken in. Well, he'd be dead anyway. He'd be dead anyway soon, so... But nobody else would know that it was an assassination. They just think that, like, he stabbed himself or something. Okay. Oh, just going to go around this. I've got enough... Should have enough ladders to do that. There we go. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's a bit buggy. There we go. Alright, sneaky, sneaky. Now, this is no... I'm no Ocean's 13. But I've done a few heists in my time. I've played a lot of Monaco, and that's like a purely heist-based game. So I reckon we're going to get in, and we're going to steal his stuff. No problem whatsoever. Oh, God. It's getting dark. Okay, now it's time to axe away at this tree. Now, luckily, I'm not using a tree capitator because, oh my God, if this whole thing came down, I'd be toast. I'd be toast. This thing's huge. In fact, one slip, and I'm as dead as a doornail. All right, so we're getting closer now. Just keep climbing the tree. Can't see. Need to put down the torch. Man, this is a really tricky thing to navigate, mostly just because I have to... You know, I'm just going to use the axe to break the leaves. It's not very efficient, and I do kind of waste durability, but you know what? There's a whole load of rubber in this tree. Oh, can I go up there? I reckon. Oh, yeah. Nice little shortcut. All right, time to do it. Getting higher and higher. Oh, wow, yeah, this tree really opens up when you get pretty high. Okay, let's get to the outside, actually, because it's probably going to be easier to climb up along the outside of the tree. Oh, yeah, this is much, much easier. Now I can just go around. Oh, these guys are not going to know what hit them. They're never going to expect the Spanish Inquisition. I'm going to come up their rear, and I'm just going to grab Blackwood by the throat, and I'm going to thrust my black razor right down his gullet. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is perfect. Now I can just fly into that top tower over there and make away with the goodies. Now I'm just going to get the hang glider out and go over to this tree now. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I do like a bit of hang glider. Right, now I just want to get to the top because I might not make it to the tower in time. So I'm just going to use my axe to chisel away at this wood a bit. Now this is a redwood. That's a cool tree. I wonder where this came from. Do you reckon Blackwood planted it, or was it here all the time? I don't know. All right, we're at the top of the tree, top of our game. Okay, guys, the moment of truth. It's time to swoop in and grab all of his riches and assassinate Lord Blackwood. Wow, half of that tree is like turned to like autumn leaves. Okay, let's swoop in. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's raid this place and see what's up. Oh, cancel the hang glider. Okay, we're in. I don't think anybody's heard us so far. Let's just get our full Thor out and blast through his wall. Wait, what? Oh, no! That lazy son of a gun, he hasn't even decorated the inside of his castle. How are we going to get in now? Can we get down one of these towers? Let's have a look. No, that's not decorated either. It's just a hollow shell. This whole castle, it's a fake. It's not even real. It's a sham. Is it? Maybe there's a way down here. Okay, there's a gangway down there. I'll hang glide down there and see if I can get in through down over that bridge. Ooh, whoops. What is this? What does this sign say? Nothing. And oh my god, what's this? Help! The Purple Knight! Who are you? Go on, die! Oh man, that was close. Luckily he did not. Was slain using the Purple Knight was slain. What is this stuff he's dropped? Let me throw away some of this cobblestone and all this other tat. Whoa! Elementium. Let's try this on. Is it any more protective than what we got? No, it's actually less protective, which makes sense. That's why we just made short work of him. But that's some pretty fancy. That's some pretty fancy hardware for just a guard. Oh man! Now I'm going to put my green back on. Although I'm going to keep the chest plate because I don't actually have a chest plate at the moment because my sleeping bag swallowed it up and turned it into a sleeping bag, which is a bit weird. But yeah, pink and green, I reckon that's pretty good color coding. Oh, and you know what? It matches my sword, actually. So that's kind of cool. All right. Wait, is that a nameplate down there? Yeah. Oh, hang on a sec. I better sneak. It's that Lord Blackwood. Now, if his guard heard me... Oh, no, I better... What's that? Can you hear that? I think it's the sounds of guards coming up the steps. Okay, I've got to... What's that? Okay, now there's loads of gold here, so I'm just gonna grab this and get the hell out of Dodge. Oh man, have I got enough space? Let's just throw away some of this redwood. I've got... What the hell is this? Renzovia's head. What the hell is a Renzovia? Let's get some gold and get the hell out of Dodge. Come on. What can I throw away? Yeah, the wood. Yeah, I'll throw away the stone. There we go. Couple of blocks. Oh, okay. Oh my god, the footsteps are getting louder. No, I can hear the guards. Okay, it's time to bail before they know it was me. Because if there are any witnesses left alive... Do you see any guards? Okay, let's just get over here. Come out the back of this tower and swoop away with the... Oh no! And swoop away with the hang glider. Alright, let's do it! Sayonara, suckers, I'm gone for good! Oh man, yeah, their names are red, which means they're super angry. But they can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man, mother truckers. Oh yeah, hang gliding to safety. Now what's this down here? Is this where the nether portal is? Yeah, it is. Ah, sweet, the perfect crime. Now it's time to get back to base and take a look at my spoils of war. Wait, did you hear that, guys? I think there's someone here. Hello? I swear I'm hearing things. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep to clear my head, I think, after that crazy heist. Oh my god. Oh man, so many mysteries. Who was the Purple Knight? Did I kill him for good? Or will he just resurrect at the town hall? I didn't kill Blackwood. Oh no, what if he finds out it was me? What if he knows? All I got from that whole heist... Let's take a look. I got 7 blocks of gold. Well, that's an okay score. I felt like I could have stuck around to get more, but I could hear the soldiers coming up the stairs. I did not want to get caught out. He has like hundreds of guards, and if I got overwhelmed, he could have smashed my grave, destroyed my stuff, and I'd be a goner. He could have just ruined Shinterfell. So what else did I get? I got Renzovia's head.
Who are you?
Wait, did you just speak to me?
Excuse me, could you put me down for a minute?
Put you down for a minute? What?
It's me, the severed head.
Yeah, no, I must be going mad because a severed head would not be talking to me. What are you talking about?
Look, there's too much to explain. If you want to be rich and powerful beyond your wildest dreams, then head south, seek out the ruins of my temple, and, well, all will be explained.
Rich? Powerful? Oh, now you're talking my language. South to the ruins? Hang on. Wait. If I even believe for a second that a talking head is talking to me from my pack, let's take a look. South. So I guess beyond the water down here somewhere. I haven't checked out this desert mesa yet, but I haven't really gone across the water yet. Oh man, look at the size of the quarry. It's so awesome. Okay, well, thanks for the tip. I guess I'll go and check out the ruins. What can I do with it now? Let me see. So I just put it in the warehouse. That's all right. Yeah, I'll just put the head in here. Yeah, that's okay.
What do you think you're doing? Don't put me in there. It's dusty and gross, and there's worms in there.
Out of sight, out of mind. I'm sorry. I will check out the ruins, though. I promise. Bye. Love you. All right, guys. Well, this was another episode of Rule the World. This episode, we tried to assassinate Lord Blackwood. We planned the perfect heist, the perfect assassination. But the guards were coming up the stairs. We had an unwelcome arrival. That the Purple Knight must have raised the alarm, I think. And well, yeah, we dispatched him kind of easily. But we don't know if he's dead for sure. Maybe he'll come back bigger, better, badder than ever. I don't know. So I guess, yeah, Blackwood's still alive. Fingers crossed he doesn't know that it was us that took his stuff, but he might do. I just don't know. And we found a weird severed head that's talking to us and telling us about a ruins to the south. I'm not sure whether I should buy that, because honestly, I think I might just be hearing things. It's been a long day. It's been very stressful down here at Stinterfell, so I could just be imagining it. I'll have another night's sleep, I'll have a think about it, and maybe we should listen to this head and check out the ruins, because let's face it, if the ruins aren't there, well, maybe it's just an experience and an excuse to go exploring, because we might find some cool artifacts along the way in some generated dungeons. So until next time, guys, I've been Stin. Hit like, favorite, and subscribe, and take care.
Goodbye.
Did the head just say goodbye?